Sorry guys. I'm just going to drink, give me 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back and I'm live and everything's working. Let's do my analysis. Okay, so we're gonna go from New York Open, which, if we're going from New York time, everyone says 2 AM. I like to say 3 AM because I can just see through the line. But 2 AM is technically correct. Because it's everything after 2 AM, so so for example, we could say this here. Alright, within the candle at 2 AM, we tapped into that fair value gap. Do you know what I mean? Like, things like that. That's what people like to use, but at 3 AM, we can clearly see that we're still in that fair value gap. Anyway, we do bounce out of that fair value gap, bouncing back down lower, taking out some initial liquidity right here, also passing through multiple new daily opening gaps before getting into the deep discount retracement levels of this wick. So what I could potentially expect is, if we take out these lows, to potentially push higher, or if we take out the highs, to potentially push lower. And my logic behind that is very simple. It's not, we're stuck at a range after a big bullish push back up. Apart from that, we've been choppy, like very choppy. We've had randomly bearish days when we get to a high. So if we go and take out these lows to push higher again, then we could get another randomly bearish day over, let's say, the weekend maybe. WIV got some good news today, you guys want to hear. It's been a battle, man. When I lose faith in myself, walking away, rebuilding myself. So you're gonna be basically like having psychological battles and then trying to refocus and regather yourself. Ivy, here's a question: what helps you regather yourself? I'm gonna be married in 2 weeks. How did you know that, bro? Oh, are you talking to everyone else? I thought you were talking to me. Running. Fair enough, bro. Congratulations on making it public, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know it wasn't. Running. Market is about to open, so let's zoom just in on that really quick. But yeah, running is a great one, and it's something I might have actually started to consider to add to my repertoire, to be honest. We have got this initial sell side liquidity. The price could possibly sweep out before tapping into this higher time frame fair value gap and reversing down to these lows. Considering these lows haven't got a great outpost for the day, they're just like a random low. Price will come back down. So sweep out this high before it reverses, come back down to these lows, forming out a new official solid low for the day. Why, what date is it? You mean the date that you're gonna actually have a wedding? 2 days after my mom's birthday. Alright, market open is bullish initially, as we expected, right into that fair value gap. Let me just mark this out a bit more cleanly. I want the background of my fair value gap to be different to the background of my charts. Fair value gap background. There we go. Only 3 people in the live today. That's crazy. You should all open the YouTube. You should have 3 viewers on the YouTube. Literally get a Gemini to make me a YouTube thumbnail right now. Took this long, made 1500 on the challenge, 300 bucks for passing, and I'll be. Ah, I get you. I would like to see it possibly get into the new daily opening gaps because it sweeps on today's high. Well, London's high. Right here. So yeah, kind of got the same plan as you, Ivy. If it sweeps on today's new daily opening gap, I would like to see it deliver down to them ones that initially inversed earlier, yeah. But obviously it's going to come around the macro time. Whoa, what's going on with my fingers? Sausage fingers? I am trying to figure out how to change the thumbnail really quick, so just give me 2 seconds. WRD, my target's been sit, but just get down with it. Oh, that's funny, Ivy. because we had a nice 3-minute bullish movement upwards, and we respected the 3-minute fair value gap. I saw everything. I saw everybody getting raped by CPI. So a lot of buy orders were there. Potentially. I didn't watch CPI, to be fair. Yeah. CPI is no joke. We're in cycles, Ivy. Wait till the cycle resets and we'll catch them longs. True. Have you seen what Gemini's doing to me right now? So do you know what you're doing when it does this? You use a different one. No ChatGPT, bro. Gemini, Grok, Kimmy. Oh, Grok would have been better for this task, actually. I'm going to use Grok. I used Kimmy instead, but it started actually. It started doing it in Python. I'll remove this thumbnail using Python. Oh, bro, it's done it. See, but it's just not done it. Oh, wait, it says original image, and then it says. See, it's just not done it. Wait, is it up here? Wait, maybe it has done it. Nah, it's just not done it. The live's gonna be over before the thumbnail goes on it. uh, just while we wait for price to get to the macro sec, like, you know, we're doing everything perfectly. We've gone up to the fair value gap that I called out. Now we're going to go up to the new daily opening gap sweep out London side. Then we're going to potentially form a reversal, smart money reversal, potentially look for an SMT during the macro. Blah 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 blah. I did this all last week on Friday, and I missed Monday's live stream because I actually missed Monday's live stream because of the daylight changing hours. It's actually 1 hour earlier for me and everyone else in Europe. It's only you guys in America that have changed the clocks back. It's also during this time that I learned something very interesting. It's if you look at the UTZ zone spread. Watch this. I'm going to teach you guys something. UTZ zone spread. This could be on a small screen while we watch price go to the, you know. Watch this. I'm going to teach you guys something. Look at this. It should be the same time in Spain as it is in the UK. Now, it is in Portugal. Portugal, it is the same time as the UK. They didn't change. They're cool. So should the Netherlands. So should Belgium. It's only after like Sweden, Germany, and you know these other countries. I forgot what, Italy, obviously. I forgot this. Is it Austria maybe, or I forgot. But anyway, why is Spain 1 hour ahead? Why is France 1 hour ahead? Why is the Netherlands 1 hour ahead? And why is Belgium 1 hour ahead? I'm gonna do a terrible job at explaining this to you guys, so I will use ChatGPT for something because it's not dead for nothing. But I will use it on temporary chat mode because I hate the storage options. Watch this. Why do Spain, France, and other European countries all share the same time, not the original UTC time zone? Good morning, GK. Mr. GK, how are you doing? It's because of the fascism that occurred in these countries and because of Hitler and them scared of being invaded, so they just automatically changed the times forwards.
Good morning.
How you doing, GK?
I'm good. I'm driving right now, so
I'm going to hit you with a fact while you're driving, right? It's the
yeah,
same time in Spain as it is in the Netherlands, as it is in Germany, as it is in Italy, as it is in Croatia. Now that sounds like BS to you. That doesn't matter. That's a bit. That's a long stretch across. Okay, that's a big like amount of country. That's just like 3 hours of time zone difference. They all shared the
yeah.
same time zones because of Hitler.
Mm.
Because they were scared of being invaded, and we were the only country in Europe, apart from Portugal, that said we're keeping our original time.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
This is related to the markets.
Can I ask you one first?
Yeah, go ahead.
How is life? How's this morning been treating you?
It's fine. Go up. I'm still tired. I'm not a big fan of daylight savings still, but that's okay. I
Go ahead,
was
brother.
gonna ask you, in the markets, right? Can the markets ever be patched like a video game?
So, I'm going to tell you a story. Yes and no. Alright, they're going to reuse the same algorithm over and over and over again. It's like me saying to you on Instagram, oh, Instagram came up with a new TOS. Does that mean I'm never going to see people die on Instagram again? Blah, blah, blah. Like the random things people do, because, it happens on Instagram. People die on Instagram. We see it all the time. I particularly don't use Instagram as much anymore because it's like an old version of X when X was full of people dying. So no, it's not going to be patched. It's just going to be moved along and move along and move along. So like, let's say for example, right now, the algorithm that pushes commodities has been switched over to forex because they want to inflate currencies rather than gold. They want to try and stabilize inflation, so they've used the forex algorithms on gold to keep it at the same price level for a while. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's algorithms that do different things. And the best way I learned this was, you know who Gary Flink is, or Gary Fink? You can, are you back in, are you GK?
Yeah,
Do you know who Gary Flink is, or Gary Fink, the owner of BlackRock?
yeah, I do.
So he has an actual trading bot that's like, it genuinely makes him money. Like, it's the only proven real working trading bot to ever exist that's like 100% profitable. And he like won't share that with anyone, right? And because of this, he's getting really rich because of it. And people tried to stop him making money. And
Yeah,
I'm really skeptical on if the 2008 crash. This is really skeptical. But I'm skeptical is if the 2008 crash might have been like a rehearsed crash on the market to try and wipe out Gary Fink's trading bot, because no matter what the market did, that bot made money. Even in unpredictable conditions, it knew better. It knew it was going to be unpredictable. It just knew, and no one explained how, knew how or what, because people could see its track record of when it bought and when it sold, but people had no idea what it was doing. So they tried to sink Gary Flink's bot. They've never explained how, but I'm dead certain it's that 2008 crash. But they said they tried to sink Gary Flink's bot and they did everything they could and couldn't. That man still makes money, and they don't know how. So can it be patched? Well, in two essences. One, can it change? Yes. They change it all the time. They change it when they want and where they want, because that's what the definition market movers actually is. But can it be patched? Well, I don't know about that, because it's just going to be an ever evolving algorithm anyway. We don't trade the same way
right.
they did back in 1600s when the stock market came out. It's going to be ever changing. So, but in terms
That's
of our
the reason why.
generation, no, it's not going to be patched. We're going to constantly follow the same like yearly
No, I know.
moon
Yeah,
cycles.
yeah, yeah. I kind of thought so because I don't know if you guys were reading the general chat. This guy, first of all, Sam goes. CPI passed, and I said, how so? Later, this guy said that he lost 12 funded accounts because he was gambling CPI. And later, he replies to me and goes, what do you mean, how so? I'm like, bro, like, you're gambling CPI, so please tell me how that got passed,
Yeah, I'm reading it.
right? It just didn't make any sense. And this man's like just telling me, and I'm like, okay, bro. So you're gonna quit trading because you're gambling CPI? Yeah, that makes total sense.
Do you
Sure.
want me to tell you where this has actually all started? And I'll find you the original tweet right now. KSI, what on earth has just come out my mouth? ICT tweeted out a few weeks ago, not even a few weeks ago, bro, a few days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago. The algorithm is patched, it's changed. Quit what you're doing. Bro, he's talking about like opening algorithm or the daily algorithm or the macro algorithm, like the algorithm that lasts for 1 hour in one day. Like algorithms aren't just like a long stretched out 7 week program on how price is gonna punch higher and lower. Bro, think of algorithms like, do you know them soundboards where people have just got like 1,000 squares and they all light up when you press each one of them, and people play like 7 keys at once to make like a beat. The algorithm is like one of them. And when that colourful key goes off, they just hit another one, hit another one, hit another one, hit another one, hit another one. And you could say, oh, there's no logic behind that. We'll split them into threes and say one of them's consolidation, one of them's bullishness, and one of them's bearishness. And they just spam the buttons and spam the buttons. And like that's just literally what the algorithm is, to be honest. That's the best way of thinking about it, because that's the best way of assuming what random means by expected and unexpected. Because that's essentially what the algorithm is. We can't say, oh, we as traders, we sit here and say we're assuming the markets are preemptively planned to move in a said direction towards liquidity. What supports our claim there? There's a lot of big traders, and I mean a lot of big traders, that do say liquidity is the plan of the objective of the market, nothing else. Not your stop loss, not your take profit, just liquidity. There's liquidity all over the market, right? And we follow the people with the most money that would trade that liquidity, right? So that's the idea of what we're trying to do as a trader. We're trying to follow the people with the most money going towards that liquidity. Why? Because they're the ones that are going to have the dead set mindset of that price will get to that liquidity. We share that mindset with them people.
I just thought it was funny that
I'll find that
people
tweet
will
though.
gamble.
I stopped. It's gonna be so long scrolling through ICT's Twitter now. I will find the tweet though, because it was funny. I wonder what we're retracing to right now into, because we're at potentially the low of New York right here. So we could wick out New York's low before pushing higher. I'm gonna find a fast way of doing this. I'm gonna PC and do it.
We'll go back on stage.
You're on stage. Do you mean back to the audience? Them early mornings are really hitting everyone, even me, and it's not even early.
I meant audience.
I know what you meant. It's not even early here in the UK, and I feel like I'm just a bit like brain lagged on the chat. To be honest, I can't lie, guys. Let's be serious though. I hate. Nah, that's a strong word. The truth is, I really do dislike the fact that the UK is 1 hour 1 hour behind the US. Normally we're 5 hours difference from New York, and we're 4 right now, which is it's gonna affect everything. Like, it's gonna affect all the macros. Yeah. So I'm just not a big personal fan of this. I think it's a week or two. I don't know when the UK changes. That's a good question. Let's find that out. When is UK clocks forward? Oh, it's the 29th of March, 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 full weeks of badass price action. And after this, it's my favorite time to trade. It's just bullishness. No, I'm joking. But it is great price action. And it is mostly bullishness. As history repeats itself over and over and over. So, I can't wait to try and get funded and get some payouts in that time. Absolutely gonna be exciting. Trap, welcome in. I've nearly found this ICT tweet. This guy tweets so much, I actually am concerned of him. Like, I've never realised how much ICT tweets until I've actually gone on his Twitter and just realised. This man tweets so much. Look what I'm trying to do. I'm just scrolling his Twitter and then trying to control F the word patched. And it's just not here. There's no way. There's no way. Is there an easy way to search for a tweet? Yeah, I know actually there is. Look at that. Advanced Google searches. You guys don't need to know what I typed in, but look at this. This was... See? How did I tell you? PSA, they changed the algorithm. Pack it in. This is where it all come from, GK. I'm going to tweet this in the chat right now. In fact, I'm gonna reply to this kid's comment in the general post with this tweet. Also, by the way, W bias, I also called out that these lows were gonna get taken. I didn't call out, but I did suggest it. I said could come back down to New York opens low. Now we're pushing back up higher again out of this. Where's the first presented? All the way up here. So let's see what happens at this level now. I really wanted to see price try and get past that first presented fair value gap, if I'm completely honest. But if we do start to reverse from here, that's completely fine too. I just want to draw your attention to this. That we did wick up right into the 0.5 of the optimal trade entry level, and that's overlapping with that big fair value gap right there. The 0.75, or should I say the 0.75 overlaps with this fair value gap. So this first presented right here. So what I'm thinking is, if we wicked into this first presented, I would forward test a short. But I don't think we're going to get there. I think price is pretty happy at this key level. So, yeah. What would my draw? I've got the driest throat ever, and I slept with my window open, but it's been really hot. And I woke up with the driest room ever, and I've opened my window. And today, it's not just the window or anything, but today there's just the driest day ever. The humidity is gone in the UK air. I'm dying, my throat's dying. Really interesting price right now, I'll be honest. I do want to see it push lower. I'm dying. No, I'm not. I've just got like the worst sinuses ever right now, you know? Does anyone ever relate to that? I know everyone relates to that. Do you know what's even madder? You know what this is? I know exactly what this is. You guys call it allergies. We call it hay fever. But I'm getting allergies right now, dude. Trap. I've only just clicked play on your GIF. You good, bro? Trap caught that short? That's crazy. Trap actually caught that short. Bro, there's GIFs all over my screen now. Trap's got a GIF playing. This GIF's playing on ICT's, like, thing. Pause. I can't pause Trap's one anymore, though. Do you know what I mean? Bro, it's too much. Wait, my stream's not working. It says it's not working. We're gonna find out if it's working after this big bullish white candle right now. We're gonna find out together, guys. I have nothing going on. One viewer. It's not working. Oh, it's actually not working. 10 a.m. reversal. It is looking like that, maybe. I did say I wanted to see it get past this first presented. I didn't want this to be the swing. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted it to touch the new daily opening gap and take out London's highs. This could be called inducement. Trap, I hope you had your... Never mind. Bro didn't even have a stops at break even. trap caught take profit here, and then at New York open reversal, and then caught this long back out of it because of a bounce price range, I'm assuming. What an absolute goat. That's someone who listens right there. That is an absolute goat. Well done. Podge, your speakers are on. Oh, crap. Oh, I know the problem. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I fixed it. And I fixed my audio. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. My audio was coming out my speakers, not my headphones. I apologize. Well, I'm gonna have to apologize to everyone that ever watches this on YouTube in the future too, you know? Oh, that was ridiculous. We got 6 in the audience now. Who's in here? ZZGK, Trap, Neon, Ivy. And the person I can't say her name is SFX, that's it. Alright guys. Let's do me a favor right now. Just a small favor. I'm gonna put the link in there, and everyone just click it for 2 minutes. Put it on mute and just watch it for 2 minutes. We have to get up to. We've got 6 people in here. Let's get to 5 viewers on the YouTube, and let's see if you guys holding them 5 viewers can bring in 1 extra person. We just gotta do it for like 2 minutes. Look, right now the time is 15:01 by 15:03, so you got 1 minute. I want everyone to click that link. Just a link in the chat, right? Click the link. We're gonna sit on that link for 2 minutes until 15 for me, 15:05, or for you 5 minutes past the hour, and we're gonna see if when you guys all click off the video it's at 15:06 or 6 minutes past the hour, if we've got 1 additional viewer. That's the goal right there, just to bring 1 more person in while we hit this 10 a.m. macro. We want that person to see us catch a trade, see like price go short, be amazed. That's what we want right now. We want to bring more people into the live. I can also use like 10 IQ and open it up on like 3 browsers. Right? Oh yeah, we're gonna be like YouTube famous in 2 weeks, boys. Not the goal, but it's gonna happen. Like YouTube famous in 2 weeks, boys. Oh yeah, it's the truth. We are gonna be YouTube famous in so little time. Is this chart glitching? Again. Why does this happen to me all the time? Oh yeah, it's the truth. We are going to be YouTube famous. No matter what chart I use, it glitches on me. Is this chart glitching? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Yeah. Sorry, we're just like view maxing our videos, you know. Can you guys wait? If I do this, can you guys see what I've done? Nah, you can't. Wait, maybe if I do this. Nah. Nah. You can see it if I do this though. Look at the chart. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna answer your question right now, Zizi. This chart's messed up, so on this chart we've apparently already taken out London highs. Wait, that's a thing? So we've already taken Nasdaq's highs. Basically on this chart we're just waiting for price to reverse. I don't even understand anymore what's going on. Oh, this chart, never mind. When it had its little weird glitchy moment, did break through the highs, I believe. Yeah. I'm tripping. No, I'm not. I'm just getting confused because of all this stuff that's going on, but... Trading view is there. It was glitching for a second there, yeah. Glad I'm not the only one that saw it. Took my last trade and walked away, break even day. Better than taking a loss. Can't lie. As long as you know when to stop yourself, that's the best point. Yeah, sometimes it be like that though, Ivy. Sometimes you do have them like days where you're really wrestling with your psychology and things like that, and you know, sometimes it is a battle to really just get off the charts and not overtrade and make mistakes. I mean, part of it is recognizing it, and part of it is understanding it. Another part of it is knowing what to do when you get to that point. Another part of it is knowing that what you're doing works. You know what I mean? It's like, it is hard. I understand that. Yeah. I don't know exactly what you're saying. This, I say it like this, and I'll find the video for you to say it to you instead. I have little videos like this, and you'll like this. Listen to this. I can't hear him. Here we go. Watch. Listen to this, Ivy. This is exactly what you've just been celebrating. Saying like then. It's the little things. It's the small mistakes. It's the. Watch this. Like I've been saying to you guys recently. Like I'm gonna improve my discipline. I'm gonna improve, and I've been banging on and banging on and banging on about it. This is exactly what I mean.
Trying at that time. Set a time to go to sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. Don't tell yourself you need to do something and then don't do it. That's what I was talking about with Ariel. I knew in my head I was saying, get up at this time. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time. Don't eat this. I ate that. Don't drink that. I drank it. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
Just little kind of defeats.
Exactly, little defeats instead of wins. And it just culminates into, and you just don't want to be here. So I'm just figuring myself out like I've never figured myself out before. I'm to train at that time.
Like every time now. But yeah. It's the here's the full clip, I think. It's when he says celebrate celebrate the small wins.
Train at that time. Set a time to go.
It's not gonna show for some reason. Right before he starts giving that little speech, he says you gotta celebrate the small wins in life. It's not the big things. Everyone thinks it's me getting in the octagon and taking a win that makes me want to train harder and harder and harder. It's not. It's me getting to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning and telling myself that parking space is gonna be empty because I got there at that time. I had it set in my mind that that was gonna be the way it is, and if it's not like that, then I didn't celebrate the small wins. And I'm like, wow, when you say it like that, like it is, it's manifestation, but it's manifestation because of your discipline, not because of you're the power, you're the privilege. It's God first, but strength and discipline is strength and faith. So a disciplined person knows God's behind them. Isn't it cool how we've got these overlapping PDRAs? We've got this 5-minute fair value gap. Let me just show you. We've got this 5-minute fair value gap right here. And then we've got this 1-minute fair value gap overlapping with the 5-minute fair value gap, and see how price respects both of them. Like that. Both PDRAs being respected on both time frames. I find that like that to me is a double. It's like a double barrel shotgun to send price higher. For me, it's small mistakes and operating out of scarcity. Scarcity, which I'm getting better at. For me, it's not having a clear conscience and not being on top of what you want to be on top of in the day before you do things that you can say you want to achieve. So, for example, like if you want to be, alright, let's say for example you want to go out and have a night out drinking or something, do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to go out and have a night out for whatever reason. But your dishes aren't done and your washing's not done and you're going to come home to a messy house, you're not going to feel happy in that house. Just little things like that. If you want to go to training, making sure your bag's packed. If you want to go to, just like, bro, make your bed at the start of the day. Like little things like that just make your life better. I know it sounds so stupid, but it does. It also gives you a sense of clarity and direction. Like after, it gives you like a buffer zone into when you want to do things. Like thinking time. Do you know what I mean? And that You know, if you give yourself that time to think all day, every day, this is like another way I think about it. Like, them little times you take to think in the day about what you want to do better in life. For example, like Ivy when he's running, or like me when I'm saying when I'm doing things that keep me disciplined, like training or other things, for example. You're constantly thinking of how to better yourself in that aspect. Do you know what I mean? You're constantly evolving your brain and your mindset when it comes to those thoughts. You're not going to think the same things over and over again. Like, no one just thinks, oh, I'd like to have a Lamborghini. Yeah, I'd like to have a Lamborghini. Like, it'd be dead nice to have a Lamborghini. I don't know I'm going to get one, but yeah. I know I would like one. One what? Oh, yeah, a Lamborghini. I'd love one. I'd love one, yeah. Yeah. What would I love? I'd love a Lamborghini. No one just stays stuck in that mindset. And if you do, that's why you've not got one. Everyone goes, oh, I'd love a Lamborghini, but they're really expensive, so I'm probably going to have to get a really high-paying job, like a trader or something, you know what I mean? That's what people do in reality. That's, like, actually the reality that people go through. Because they're evolving the mindset. They're constantly forwarding the thoughts onto the next part of the brain. Oh, I'd love a Lamborghini because it's not going to be cheap, so I'd have to become something like a trader, but I've been doing it for 4 years now, and I realised that it's not just going to happen overnight, so I'm probably going to start a second income job somewhere in order to improve my financial assets, and that way I could then leverage myself through trading to buy Lamborghini. All of a sudden, I've evolved my mindset, and now I'm using smarter terms, smart knowledge, and you know what I mean. Like, it's elevated. Everything about it's elevated rather than that 2D thought that I had at the start of the day. We all got in this game because of one thing and one thing only. We all want money, but our difference is why. That's our difference. The what's the same. What you get from trading throughout everything is the same. You either win or lose money. But money is the objective. Like, it's the objective in trading. To be a good trader is actually the objective. But that's a part of the how. And that's why we're here, to teach you all how to be good traders. I just rambled while we're stuck in this 5-minute PDRA. But it does look like we could potentially reverse through it if we close lower than the body on this 5-minute fair value gap. Something I'm interested in seeing. So there's still one more minute after this candle. The next minute is going to kind of point us in the direction of where price might go in the next 10 to 15. So the next minute might decide the next 15. Do you know what I mean? Like, I said might because if it closes bearish, we might chop down, we might chop back up. But it's just going to push back upwards. And that... Hold on a second. I am not tripping. That candle 4, I'm going to stop my recording. I'm not tripping. There's no... I can't stop my recording. There's no way that just happened. That candle just formed in about 10 less. It just formed in like 5 seconds. I said I was literally like gonna wait and like talk about this one candle for a whole minute. I was gonna be like, well, this like this time it didn't even come up on the side. It just went up, and that's crazy. Is Kane here? Welcome in, Kane. I'm not even gonna lie, Kane. You can join up on the stage. I was gonna say that picture you've took is absolutely sick. Like, your hair in the picture is absolutely sick, and now you've turned it into a profile picture, which is even more cool.
You gotta love the curls, friends. It's great.
I can't lie, bro. And I really do. You look like a mate I've got called Leo, and he's such a sound kid. That means he's really cool and nice.
You gotta love it. Yeah, back from Vegas. Took a bunch of photos in the works of editing that video. Got a bunch of cool stuff. Honestly, kind of tuckered out, can't lie, but did take some trades. while we were there and for today, so we can go over and into that. But yeah, so Ivy, it was literally that. It was a lot of that. So definitely a lot.
Wait, am I effing or is Kane effing? See, I'm on top for you guys. I'm on top for you guys. I make sure everything's working, plugged in. Kane's still here, but not here. Guys, are you sure Kane's effed and not me? I can just check actually. I can just go to the YouTube. No, I'm good. I'm good. Also, what do you guys think on this thumbnail? That's a cool thumbnail. I don't know. I'll let you look at it again. That's a pretty cool thumbnail. It looks low quality here because obviously I've zoomed in like this. That's not a bad thumbnail. We have inverse that 5-minute fair value gap, so it could be the start of the reversal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on to your horses.
Wait, were you guys able to hear me during any of that?
No, and we tried to warn you, and I don't know if you could hear me, because I tried to even say Kane.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know where I ended up, but I basically was just like,
It
yeah,
was
that's
right
the
at the
photo
start.
from top.
No, right at the, before that, you posted the photo, like, muted.
Oh, rip. Okay, well, I was just saying, yeah, that's to answer, just gonna kind of chill from here. We'll see what goes on. My bias is always gonna be long, so in the foreseeable future. I mean, over it blows my mind, but over the what's the word? Over the time I was in Vegas, we took out some major shorts. Like I'm talking some heavy hitter shorts. So it blows my mind of just, how crazy short we went because we got under like a ton of stuff back on, I think it was, on Sunday or like Friday, Sunday, we took out some major lows. Like we got almost, like the low was 24,000. Like the banks bought the hell up at 24,000. They said, "Hell no. We are not going any lower." So, it was pretty crazy to see just how like spooked they got at 24,000 and then they just completely bought back up. And like I said, my bias is gonna be longs for a while now because we took out major operations short. So I fully expect we're gonna just continue to either chop back and forth, but we're slowly gonna work our way up, or we're just gonna have like a day or two this week where we're just gonna explode up. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought CPI would be bullish, but looks like it was kind of a freak show, and there was some CME events that happened as well, some chaotic stuff. So a lot of traders got absolutely wrecked. Um, Kind of funny to see, I can't lie, because that's your fault for trading CPI. But literally, there was a CME velocity event right on CPI. So not only did they get absolutely wrecked by CPI, they also got what's the word? Um, they also got absolutely cooked because they weren't even able to edit their trades or place anything. And so, yeah, they just got hooked. But yeah, as for price right now, we're beelining back short. But honestly, I think we're gonna reverse back long here very, very very quickly, honestly, because I still think the direction is going to be bulls.
I wanna say that we've exhausted the longs today because we've taken out London's highs, and that I'm gonna forward test the potential short, but we are in this 15-minute fair value gap, but we still have London's low and potentially Asia's low. Well, we have.
How have you been doing, Podge? What are you working on? I haven't, like I said, I haven't checked anything in a hot minute.
Oh, bro, I've just been taking like a mental clarity break for a little bit because my trading's been good recently. I want to get back into it more the end of March, start of April. Like that's when I know my. That's when I'm just more confident in taking more trades. So I'm just kind of like playing it off, getting myself back into the swing of things. But I'm like completely ready to be honest.
Nice. Love to hear it.
But I'm just not on an
Again,
account right now.
again.
Right now. But I will be very, very, very soon. But I will be very, very, very soon.
Makes sense.
I've been,
Love
I've been,
to
I've been.
love to see it.
I put. So you wanted everything coagulated in one place. So you wanted everything coagulated in one place to,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
go ahead forward with our things. And I decided to go ahead forward with our things. And I decided to put that all into one place by just making another. Put that all into one place by just making another website. So I made another website that puts everything into one place and explains everything. So it looks really nice now. So yeah, if you want to check that out, the website's in the section that it should be in.
Nice. I will in due time, but like I said, right now I'm working on some small things in the background. But yeah, I'm chilling and grilling. So GK, I did ask over my period while I was mute. How's that account going? You still ironing it out?
GKE can join stage and speak, maybe.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Oh, I'm still driving. What is it? Yeah, so I was down 4K, I think this past Sunday or Monday. But I came back up yesterday, so I made back what I lost extra plus an extra 1,000. So nice little 5K win yesterday. The account's still in positive. I bought a Lucid account the other day as well, so I'm trying Lucid trading out and see how it is.
Ooh, interesting.
Because Lucid has a 3 accounts, but one of them, the one I bought, was called Lucid Flex, and it's similar to Top Step's no activation fee. But it's a little bit cheaper, I would say, because I bought mine for like $65 with a discount, so it's not too bad. So basically, 50% consistency, 3K profit after you pass, 150-day, 5-day winning days. After that, you can request a payout and stuff. So it's pretty good. Got a W on that account, so I just need one more $1,500 trade to pass it. And afterwards, get funded on that account, and hopefully get some payouts out of that. But my other account, I'm like taking it very slow. I'm not rushing it. I'm like at 48 or 49% consistency on it, so I should be able to request a payout by end of this week or maybe next week or so. So no rush on that either. Still.
Got it. Not bad at all. So yeah, just keep ironing it out.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, Podge, I told you those longs are about to reverse here, man.
I would have got him right here at the CE of that candle, so we'll see.
We'll see.
I would have tested this short right here that's cooking out. This is gonna be my testament to how ready I am. This would have been my trade. Are you the whole time you've been like longs? I think, brother, watch. I'm ready. I
Don't
promise
yeah,
you.
don't it doesn't matter what I think. All that matters is what works for you.
I
But
know. I'm ready.
I have I have an inkling feeling that we're gonna continue back longs, and it's gonna get over those two relative equal highs right
Oh
there.
yeah, no, I see that in PM session because of the time crunch. I see that when London's no longer a part of this. Right
Hmm.
now, London's still in this very much, and New York don't like that. And that's what I found
Well,
about these 3 weeks.
That's how you do it.
I was gonna say that's low key you.
no. But like a couple steps above me. Like I'm talking like making like I'm making 5 to 10 grand, right? But I'm talking like people who are in the shadows making like
50,
20 grand,
200.
30 grand, 50 grand every single month, just being super quiet in the shadows.
I'd be happy with 5 grand a month, me, you know.
Like the only
That's
person
easy.
we know
Cade,
is
Cade.
the IRS.
I'll let it play out a little bit, but you could put some respect on my name now. This is why you hired me, brother, because you know I know price action
And
is
that's
going.
it. Nice work, dude.
This is why you
Good
hired
job.
me. This is all I can say. This.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Nice trade. This is that was nice. My patience. I've been here for a whole hour. I want you guys to know I'm evolving as a human being. Leon's also in a short. How many times did you short though?
See. Honestly, totally off topic, but I feel like you guys should go for your series 3.
Me.
Yeah,
Do
honestly,
you know,
like
Kane, do you know what? That's so mad. That's actually the maddest thing that you've just said that, you know. I've been
why?
thinking about it, but like, to myself, just to myself only, like, what's next for me now? And I actually thought about it, like, go for my Series 3 and that.
Yeah, become like a professional and wear that proudly. Like it's a hard exam. It's a very hard exam, but once you
Brother,
get it, you can wear that proud. Like
I
that's
wanted
something
to
that you
ask
can.
you if you wanted to help me go through it. And I guess this is
I
the
don't
best opportunity right now.
I don't mind at all. I mean, like I said, it's definitely something. It's definitely something that takes several months to learn. So the exam itself costs $150 to take, but prep tools usually go for a couple $100. And now I know, Top Step. If you work at Top Step, they pay you $1,500 if you complete the exam. But you know that's like I said, working for Top Step. But still though, like if you get your Series 3, man, like I'll personally sponsor you guys like some funded accounts, but in all points, it takes several months of studying to
Kate,
understand all the logistics, especially the NFA and CFT regulation section. Ugh, that's complex.
I know there's a lot going on in the server right now, or will be. So,
Hmm.
this is me asking you this in terms of that. But would you be down to hold like a meeting for everyone that wants to do it? Or like
Yeah, I
just
wouldn't
because
mind.
obviously I know you're going to be very picky on who you want to take through this because just to say, hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to get your Series 3. Who wants to do it? And then 70 people go me, and then you've got to I understand it's
Yeah,
probably
and no one's gonna finish
yeah.
it.
So
Like I
I
said,
understand you
I
probably want to
only
choose your point list.
I'd be surprised if one of you guys actually sat down and took the exam.
No, I'm
Like
gonna
not even
I'm
pass
gonna
it,
do
but
it.
like actually take the exam. Like, because
I'll tell you more about it in the meeting. I don't want to say because I'm live on YouTube and things like that. But there was certain people. I'll say this: there was certain people in my life that helped me get to where I want to be. And I was like, I know, but like, I just want to say things slowly, step by step by step by step. Once I've achieved what I want to achieve, I can move on to something new. And they were like, well, you need to start working towards that something new now because then when like they were saying like things take time and you're gonna have the time to get into this new thing. You can't just stop dead and say you've finished what you're doing now and then pick up something new because it's gonna take time to get into. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I was thinking, what's something I could like work towards, something that's good, something that's gonna benefit my career. And I was like, there's something called FSA verification in the UK, and I was telling this person like, oh, if I got FSA certified, I could get like jobs in a bank. I could teach professionally online. I could give professional trading advice. Like right now, I have to say like everything I do is not real advice, and that, do you know what I mean? Even though even if I am employed by a Series 3 trader under a freelance agreement, I'm still not eligible to give that advice correctly. Like I could say, guys, I think this is a great setup, and then my boss join the call and go, no, guys, this is a really good setup. Do take it. But I can't sit there and say that. I can't go, guys, this is a great setup. You should take it, because that's me then expending your money, expending your like. So yeah, you understand the logistics of it more than me. But yeah, I was saying to the person at the time, I'd love to do something like that because then that would mean I could go down that avenue, and then you just joined up and said that. By the way, I just want to give you reference. The meeting that I had where I said all this information was 2 days ago. It was on Monday. So that is actually crazy because I've not spoke to you since.
that is funny. I mean, like I said, it was just a thought that came across my mind.
But yeah, I'll speak to you properly. In fact, are you free later today and we can call about it?
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
oh
can. We
cool.
can
I'll
chat
call you
about it.
because I'm dead serious. I really do want to get into something like that. Yeah.
And I mean, trust me, it opens up your world for careers. It just allows you to be more professional. It gives you more insight and information. And like I said, it allows you to say, I'm not just some guy on the internet looking at charts all day and trading with like, fake paper money, right? For a living. I have actual qualifications backed by the government, right? And
Yeah.
government agencies. Yeah, so it makes you feel like your time doing this was worth it.
SFX with that trade. I hope you hit take profit. Everyone in the live has caught a W today, I'm pretty sure. Zizi, apart from you, what did you take any trades? I've not seen Zizi post a trade. No trades from Zizi. Everyone else caught a W. That is what the lives are about. Loki took a nap. Fair enough, bro. Daylight savings catching's easy. Guys, I've also just remembered I made this thumbnail. Who remembers? Oh, I never made it. We're gonna put the thumbnail on the live stream now.
Master Kane is crazy. Chill. But anyway, I do need to jump and host a supervisor meeting, so I will be back if y'all are still in here, or if y'all are chilling in the VC, let me know and I'll jump in there as well. And Podge, we can talk about the Series 3 later. So
Yes,
feel free to give me a call in a couple hours or so. So catch you.
Please confirm my age. Bro, it done it that fast? Oh my days! Which one's the real? Should we use this one? It looks a bit more like real. Bro, let me do this on another screen. Oh yeah, SFX. I did. I think about Sphere for the nickname. It'll be easier. Ah, Sphere. Okay, my bad. Sphere. Take care, Sphere. 1.2k left to pass. You've got this, bro. You've got this. I know you have. God bless, bro. Oh, I think I've done it. I've uploaded the thumbnail to the live stream. Oh, yes, I have done it. Now watch this. Wait there. Watch this, guys. Don't do that, ZZ. I'm having fun on stage. Now, nah, don't.
ZZ.
ZZ.
Yo,
Senor.
Yo.
what's good? I'm not gonna join call for long. Bro, I was so tired, bro.
You like savings, bro.
We're coming
What's
to wake
Nah, it
you
wasn't
up.
even that. I
Really?
couldn't sleep last night. Bro, I laid in bed from like, I think I tried to go to sleep at like 1. I laid in bed for like almost, I think over an hour. And I just couldn't fall asleep. I wasn't on my phone, nothing. And then like, I was like, no, let me get up to pee. Check the phone, it was 2 o'clock, bro. I was like, bro, it's cooked.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I do that most nights in prayer. I like say to myself.
And get some rest.
Nah, I say like if I fall asleep during prayer, like God won't be angry at me. Like I tell myself that in my head. But if I don't pray, then God will be angry at me. So I'd rather fall asleep praying.
Yeah, but that's
every
normal
night.
CPI candles.
But yeah, sometimes I'll spend like an hour and a half praying and wake up and I'm like, damn, I still ain't fall asleep
Baffles me so much. People gamble CPI.
Bro.
GK, did you see what I commented on the guys' thing in the general chat? I put unpathed instead of unpatched. Now